Have you ever wondered why some sparks fizzle out on the first date, while others ignite a fire that lasts a lifetime? Welcome to Relationship Radar, where we dive into the fascinating world of dating and psychology. Today, we're unlocking the hidden psychology behind lasting attraction. I'm your host, and if you're navigating the wild world of modern dating apps and coffee meetups, this is for you. Attraction isn't just about looks or chemistry, it's rooted in our minds and hearts. Think about that exhilarating first glance, the butterflies when you match on Tinder. But what keeps the magic alive? In the next 12 minutes, we'll explore psychological principles like reciprocity and emotional mirroring that can transform fleeting flings into profound bonds. Stick around. You might just discover the secret to your next great love story. Let's start with the basics, the brain's role in attraction. Psychologists call it the reward system. Dopamine floods your system when you feel that initial pull. Remember Sarah? She's 28, juggling a demanding job and swiping through Bumble. She matched with Alex, and that instant thrill, pure dopamine. But lasting attraction builds when we move beyond the high. It's about vulnerability. Studies from attachment theory show that sharing personal stories early on fosters emotional bonds. Ask yourself, when was the last time you opened up on a date? Instead of surface-level chat, try, what's something you're passionate about that not many people know? This reciprocity creates trust. As we progress, we'll see how mirroring emotions amplifies this. If Sarah and Alex keep sharing, their connection deepens. Excited to learn more? Let's keep going. Now, enter the power of mirroring. It's like an invisible dance that syncs your souls. Evolutionary psychologists say we subconsciously mimic those we like, building rapport. Picture Mike and Lisa on their third date walking in the city. She laughs at his joke, he mirrors her posture. Suddenly, they're in sync. This isn't manipulation, it's natural empathy. Research from the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior confirms mirroring increases feelings of closeness by 20%. In today's fast-paced world where texts can feel impersonal, try it in person. Notice how your date sips their coffee, gently do the same. It signals, I'm with you. But beware, overdoing it can seem fake. Authenticity is key. As our story unfolds, we'll see how this leads to emotional intelligence, the true glue of attraction. Stay tuned. What if one small mirror could change your dating game? Building on that sync, let's talk shared experiences, the secret sauce of enduring attraction. Psychologist Arthur Aaron's 36 questions experiment showed that intimate conversations accelerate bonding. Imagine Jordan and Taylor, both in their early 30s, tired of superficial dates. On their first outing, they skip the bar and try a cooking class. As they chop onions and share laughs over mishaps, vulnerability creeps in. What's your biggest fear in love? One asks. Boom, connection. Science backs this. Shared activities release oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, fostering trust. In our busy lives with work and apps dominating, carve out time for joint adventures. It doesn't have to be grand, a walk in the park works. This rising action in your story sets the stage for deeper revelations. What shared memory could you create next? Our journey into the heart of attraction continues. As connections deepen, emotional intelligence emerges as the unsung hero. EQ, as it's known, is your ability to read and respond to feelings, yours and your partner's. Take Emily, 25, who's great at flirting but struggles with conflict. On a date with Raj, a minor disagreement arises about plans. Instead of shutting down, she pauses. I feel anxious about this, how about you? This validation turns tension into teamwork. Harvard studies show high EQ couples report 40% more satisfaction. In dating, practice active listening, no interrupting, just empathy. That sounds tough, tell me more. It builds a safe space. But what happens when past wounds surface? That's where self-awareness comes in, our next layer. If you're feeling those butterflies mixed with doubts, you're not alone. Let's peel back more on this psychological onion. Self-awareness is the mirror that reflects your true self, essential for genuine attraction. Without it, we project insecurities onto partners. Consider Alex from earlier, his fear of abandonment made him clingy. Therapy and journaling helped him recognize this attachment style. Secure attachment, per John Bowlby's theory, leads to healthier bonds. Ask, what patterns do I repeat in relationships? In modern dating, with ghosting and uncertainty rampant, self-reflection via apps like Dailyo or Quiet Evenings alone pays off. Share this growth. I've been working on my trust issues. It invites reciprocity. As our narrative builds, see how this awareness prevents toxic cycles. You're empowered to choose love that lifts you, feeling inspired. The plot thickens with cognitive biases next, those sneaky mind tricks sabotaging your spark. Beware the mind's blind spots, cognitive biases that distort attraction. Confirmation bias makes us see only what fits our narrative, like ignoring red flags because he's just like my ex in a good way. Or the halo effect, where one great trait blinds us to flaws. Recall Lisa? She idealized Mike's humor, overlooking his unreliability. Daniel Kahneman's work on biases shows we can rewire with mindfulness. On dates, challenge assumptions. Is this fact or fear? Pause before swiping left on potential. In our story's rising action, overcoming these unlocks clearer vision. Young daters armed with this navigate apps and IRL meets with clarity. What bias might be clouding your judgment? Let's rise above them toward the climax of true connection. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's the bridge to profound attraction. Brené Brown's research reveals that sharing imperfections invites deeper love. Think of Taylor opening up to Jordan about a past heartbreak during their cooking mishap. Instead of running, Jordan shared his own scar. That raw exchange, magnetic. In a culture of curated Instagram lives, realness stands out. Try this: next date, reveal a flaw lightly, like I'm terrible at directions but great at adventures. It humanizes you. As tension builds in our tale, vulnerability turns potential breakups into breakthroughs. For 20 to 35-year-olds balancing careers and hearts, this authenticity fosters resilience. Heart-pounding yet. We're nearing the peak where these elements collide. Now, weaving it all together, reciprocity in action. When we mirror, share, and reflect, a feedback loop of attraction forms. Sarah and Alex from our start apply this: dopamine meets oxytocin in a symphony. But the climax. Realizing lasting attraction thrives on mutual growth. Studies from the Gottman Institute predict success when couples cheer each other's dreams. Amid work-life chaos, support says, "I see you." If doubts arise, communicate. How can we grow together? This revelation shifts dating from hunt to harmony. You've journeyed through brains, biases, and bravery, empowered yet. As the fire peaks, embers of insight glow for your path. Here's the game changer: integrating these psych principles daily. Start with self-audit, track your date's vibes, notice mirroring, amp it up. Emily did, turning anxiety into alliance with Raj. The climax revelation. Attraction lasts when it's intentional, not accidental. Cognitive therapy techniques like reframing negatives build this. For app users, profile prompts that reveal depth draw like minds. Seeking someone to explore life's puzzles with. In our narrative's peak, heroes embrace flaws as strengths. You watching now hold the power. What one tip will you try first? As resolution dawns, let's wrap this empowering arc. Reflecting on our journey, lasting attraction blooms from self-love first. Nurture your garden before inviting others. Practices like meditation or therapy cultivate secure attachment. Mike, once clingy, now radiates calm, attracting equals. Psychology 101, we draw what we embody. In modern love's maze, prioritize boundaries and joy. Date yourself weekly hikes, books, whatever sparks you. Then share that fullness. As our story resolves, remember, every connection teaches. If it ends, it's redirection. Grateful for your time here on Relationship Radar. Feeling more insightful? The final takeaway awaits. To conclude, unlock lasting attraction by blending psychology with heart. Mirror kindly, share boldly, reflect wisely, watch bonds flourish. You've got the tools. Start today, whether swiping or sipping coffee. Relationships thrive on effort and empathy. Thanks for joining this exploration on Relationship Radar. If it resonated, like, subscribe, and comment your biggest takeaway below. What's one psych hack you'll use? Share with a friend navigating love. Here's to attractions that endure, empowering your journey. Until next time, stay warm, stay connected. Namaste.